Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to a new video. And today we're going to talk about an interesting article that was brought up by The Express recently, and I think a couple of other newspapers, talking about using a McDonald's drive-through could land you a £1,000 fine and a driving ban. Now, this is linking into a video I did a while back talking about driving on the phone potentially leading to a driving ban for drivers who'd been driving for under 2 years, so new drivers of any age. And this was brought up by Black Ghost and White Smoke, so thank you, man. I appreciate you linking this article to me. You're a legend, I appreciate it. By the way, if any of you have any articles that you want me to talk about in videos, you can link them down in the comments as well, or send them to me on Twitter at PaynosTV, and we'll have a look at them on the channel. So if you haven't seen that previous video I made, by the way, feel free to check it out in the description. And it's talking about this new law that came into place recently in the UK, which just increased the power behind the driving on the phone law, where they can prosecute you at a much higher level than before. And this comes into play in this article a little bit too, because a lot of people these days use either their Android phone or an iPhone to pay for fast food. These days it's becoming increasingly popular to pay for things using your Android phone or your iPhone, depending if your phone can actually do it. And especially for things like drive-throughs, coffee shops, things like that, where it's fairly cheap and you just have to, you would use a contactless card anyway. The question pops up where, if you have your engine on and you're stopped at a drive-through, and to pay for your food or coffee, you get your phone out and tap it on a machine in the drive-through window. Well, if your engine is on, even if your handbrake's up and your car's not in gear or anything like that, the police can technically still fine you for it. Now, I'm sure it's becomes much harder for them to do so, and unless they're sitting right behind you in the drive-through, they're not gonna, no one's gonna dob you in. A McDonald's employee's not gonna call the police in front of you. Legally, this is still possible. So say if there's a policeman behind you and they saw you on your phone tapping it on the little the reader, and your engine's still on, noticeably so, then technically they could still give you 6 points and up to £1,000 fine now if they take you to court with it, which is possible. So that just seems unbelievable to me. That seems ridiculous, and that seems like what they've just done is made a complete blanket law so that they can charge people even for very minor things when they're on their phone. So there's no confusion. It's just like a big no, don't do this, which I can understand, but not understand at the same time with this whole drive-through thing. A lot of people asked in my previous video as well on this driving on the phone topic as well, what if you have the phone mounted to your windscreen and you're using it as a satnav? Well, apparently, according to the Greater Manchester Police, if they feel like this mounted device is causing a distraction, then yeah, you can still be prosecuted for it. This is including satnavs as well, apparently too. So if you're seen to be sort of looking down at your dashboard filling with a satnav whilst you're driving, then yeah, they can still apparently catch you out for that too. So I think it's best if you've got a passenger to let them do it and just keep your hands away from it, especially if you're in an area where you think you're going to be watched as well. It's kind of concerning. It's conflicting in my brain as well, because I can understand the law, because I'm completely against driving on the phone, but then using satnavs, I don't know. I guess they're just trying to say to people, stop, pull over, and do everything like that before you start configuring your satnavs or your phones being used as satnavs. You can, however, still use your phone whilst you're driving if it's an emergency and you're calling 999 and it's unsafe to stop or pull over and do anything like that. So in a dire emergency, then yeah, you are permitted to use it. So be careful, boys and girls, if you want to pay for your Big Mac and get your little Monopoly sticker and try and win £100,000 with paying with your phone, you could be in a lot of trouble. Though I can't see that being enforced specifically for McDonald's drive-thrus. It's just a warning that it's possible. It's just a warning to be extra careful even in the McDonald's drive-thru when you're fiddling with your phone and your engine's on. They do say that if you're in the drive-thru and you need to use your phone, they advise you to put your handbrake on and turn your engine off. Then you can use your phone to pay for things. If your engine's on, then you're counted as driving and can be prosecuted. Right. Stay safe out there, guys. Be careful, and there are plenty of laws out to get everyone on the roads, whether it's to make money or just make a fool of you. So, Thank you for watching the video today, guys. Make sure if you have any articles, you can link it to me on Twitter at PainLossTV. Drive safe, and I will see you soon. Peace.